What's up, guys? Powerbang here, and I'm bringing you guys a quick spotlight video, essentially at your request because you have asked for Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10 3-star content. So that's what I'm doing today, guys, is bringing you not only a very, very well-executed and well-planned attack, but it's on a style of base that is in the current meta of Town Hall 10 anti-3-star base design, and I wanted to show you one of the big weaknesses of that style of base. Now, you'll notice one of the very, very distinguished figures here of this style of base design is essentially the moat around the infernos. Now, I call this kind of an island inferno. It's off all by itself, and it's like this on both sides. So what does that mean exactly? It means that the inferno itself is not defending other defenses, and it is typically out of range of other defenses that could be targeting, say, your queen. As you start a queen walk, when you kind of approach a building, for example, if you were to approach this inferno from the south, that means that you would have to take out all of these buildings before reaching that inferno range. So all of those buildings, right? Well, where's the queen going to be standing when she actually shoots those buildings? Well, it's going to be far enough back where she's out of range of the Inferno Tower. You'll see that it only goes to here, and obviously she's not going to be standing on top of the Wizard Tower, on top of the cannon, on the top of the Archer Tower. When she's shooting them, she's going to be a ways back. She will be back here. That's very, very important because those buildings are going to be down, and instead of the very high damage output that could be coming onto your queen and having the Inferno negate the healing that the healers are doing at the same time, the threat of the extra defense hitting your queen is gone before she ever reaches the range of the Inferno. Now, all of those defenses are down, and then she can attack the Inferno Tower with only the Inferno Tower shooting her, which is only about 42 DPS at Town Hall 10. So it's really not much to be scared about. That's like a level 6 cannon or something, guys. I mean, really nothing much at all coming out of the multi-level infernos. So, these islands are very, very good to take advantage of that. Another thing you can do is isolate them for a king charge, and you're going to see that in this video. Again, if you can take out the buildings that kind of lead into that Inferno Tower, the Inferno itself does very little damage, and using the ability, a properly timed king ability, is going to allow the barbarians to quickly, in one stroke, take out the Inferno Tower. So let's go ahead, watch the timer here in this raid. Agent 33, who is also known as KObra, this is his alternate account. He's leveling this thing up. 31 and 36 level heroes. So with a level 36 queen, he's going to queen walk for like 2 minutes here, guys. First thing that happens is he starts queen charging, essentially, taking out all of these buildings on the bottom. And that is just perfect. Now his goal is to walk into the center compartment after trimming all of these defenses. First, the key building that's got to go down is this Archer Tower. That Archer Tower is going to be protecting this Inferno Tower here from direct targeting from his loons. Now, that's the plan here to take out that Archer Tower. You see, now that it's down, when this queen starts walking around the base, she was forced back to this side because of the Valkyrie that was dropped over here on these buildings. That created the left side of the funnel. It was late, but it did get done in time. Now, a couple Hog Riders go in. That's going to cause the CC to be lured. We've got the Golem and the Balloon coming out to join the party here. So the queen taking care of business is standing outside of the range of really any important defensive buildings. The Archer Tower is down, and only one cannon is now locked onto that queen. While it is distracted, check that out, drops the test wall breaker first, opens up the wall compartment, and is going to get some minions started to funnel outside of the range of any air targeting defense on the gold mines over on the right side. So now that the queen has taken care of that clan castle, she is going to charge into this compartment, and you can see her goal here is to take out the heroes and the air sweeper, and then eventually, as she paths over there, because she's already cleaned out all of these buildings, and will get basically all of these as well on the approach, that leaves nowhere to go but this air defense, and it is in range of the queen. Focusing up top, we've got a giant that comes down, tanking for some wall breakers, and some minions down as well to go ahead and help create the funnel. Now, we've got the Valkyries and the King heading in, and notice the positioning of the jump spell here, guys. that is going to lead nowhere else other than the Inferno Tower. And as the king and the Valkyries that were supporting it go ahead and clean out that compartment, all that's left is the king. And we're going to pause it for just a moment. Notice when he chooses to use his ability. That means there is really not a whole lot left until he gets the Inferno Tower. Had he used the ability earlier, the Inferno multi-beams would have taken out the barbarians that are going to help him take that out very, very quickly. Now, there's a lot of stuff going on at the same time, guys, but it's important to break down the different components of the base. First is the air defenses here that the queen is working on. She's going to end up getting 2 air defenses. The king will get 1 air defense. The one up here, I can't remember which one it was, but I think it was this one, or maybe this one, that he took out on the entry. And then the Inferno Towers as well. Now, he cleaned up the pathing to one of these right here by taking out all of the defenses that were protecting it on the entry and then directly targeting it with balloons when it was time for the Lava Hounds to go into the base. Now, the Lava Hounds target this air defense right here, and they are in range of all of the other defense, so the only thing the balloons have to worry about tanking is the Inferno Tower, and then also any seeking air mines that happen to be in the path on the way to the Inferno Tower. So that's going on. The king hopping the wall is going on. He just uses the ability to go ahead and take out the Tesla, and because of the way the jump spell's positioned, you can see that he has nowhere else to go except for the Inferno Tower. Now, it doesn't matter if he dies, but if he gets the Inferno taken out before he goes, he is going to be in very good shape. The queen working her way over. Check this out. She is going to eventually get all of this air targeting stuff, including the air defense. So that's all of the air defenses down at this point. Once the balloons go ahead and take out this air defense, just really, really, really nice segmented hybrid attack here. Targeted balloons into all of the different places around this base, getting everything taken out. The queen working her way through the wall here, and she is still alive, going to finish this thing at full health, minus the ability, but is going to take out that wizard tower there for the win. Balloons all over the place, pups all over the place, minions all over the place. Oh my god, guys. Absolutely dominant, crushing, crazy raid here, and made possible for the most part by those island infernos. Hopefully you've gotten some examples from this video on how to approach these style of bases from the air. We'll scout it one more time just to kind of, keep in mind you can approach these, really from any direction, and as long as you take out the buildings on the way up and don't leave any up on the flank, the defense buildings rather, as long as there's none up on the flank to target your troops, your queen especially, you're going to be good. Because once the queen gets into range of that Inferno Tower, it should be the only thing shooting her. The jump spell can you use to direct very easily a small kill squad of Valkyries or King, like you saw in this particular example. Very, very directionally used to get the King specifically to the Inferno Tower to make it so he did not have to plan for that with his balloons at the end of the raid. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for tonight's video. I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to try to do 2 videos tomorrow. No promises on that, as I do have to attend some funeral stuff tomorrow. My grandfather did pass away this last weekend, so I've been dealing with that stuff for him, and then also have a funeral this Sunday as well to go to. So not the funnest of weekends, but I'm going to try to make the most of the time that I do have that is not spent doing sad stuff. Anyways, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. This has been Powerbang with WHF2 and KObra from WHF providing the footage here. So thank you to him. Awesome job. This is Powerbang signing out till next time. I will catch you guys later.